Okay. Good morning. How are you?
I am doing well, ma'am. And how are you?
Yes, I'm doing well too. Thank you for asking.
Okay,
So,
ma'am.
your name is Janki. So, can you tell me more about you?
Yes, my name is Janki Patel. I am a homemaker. I have completed my graduation in 2008. I live in joint family. I have two kids.
Okay. Okay. Right. So, even I graduated in 2008. So,
Yes.
what did you graduate in?
I have completed Bachelor of Arts in English.
Okay. BA in English. Did you not study further? Did you
No,
not
ma'am.
do your MA?
No,
No?
ma'am. I have completed after that B.Ed.
B.Ed. Okay.
Yes.
Did you teach?
Yes, ma'am. I used to work in private school before 4 years, but right now I am not able to go outside because of I live in joint family and we have to manage my kids. So I am taking tuition at my home right
Okay.
now.
That's okay. Yeah. Something is better than nothing, right?
Yes,
At
ma'am.
least you will have a satisfaction that you're working. That's okay.
Yes, ma'am. Do you
Mm.
live in Kerala?
No, I live in Karnataka. So, yeah, how do you pass your time? What do you do during your free time?
Ma'am, we don't have a free time because of we live in joint family and uh, I have to manage my kids. So that's why even I don't have a time on weekend.
Oh, fully busy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
And right
okay.
now,
So,
whenever I have got a free time, I try to speak in English and I try to learn this language.
okay. Why English? Is it really important for you? And you take tuitions to children, right? So, do you interact with them in English?
No, ma'am. In Hindi because right now they are not able to understand in English.
Okay. So, what group of children do you take tuitions for?
Yes, ma'am. There are 10 students are coming in my tuition.
Okay. So, what are the age groups? How old are they?
They are 12, 10 to 12 years old.
10 to 12 years old. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And also,
I'm
you had
taking,
a
yes, I am taking tuition 1 to 7 standard.
from first standard to seventh standard, you take tuitions and you teach all the subjects, right?
No, ma'am. Hindi, English, and uh, social science and science.
Okay. Do you teach Gujarati as well?
No, ma'am.
No?
Because we
Okay.
don't have enough time to cover the syllabus.
Yeah, but I heard that many people prefer to send their children to Gujarati medium in Gujarat because
Yes,
it has
yes,
its own advantages because of government exams. All the exams are in Gujarati, so they have to learn Gujarati. That's what I heard.
yes, yes, ma'am. But ma'am, in Gujarat, there are so many English medium schools, but students are only cramming. They
Okay.
can't understand. They can't understand anything. But uh, nowadays, there is a craze for parents that I I have to attend our children in English medium school.
You have to put your children to English medium schools.
Yes, ma'am. But my daughter is very sensitive, and she does all works. His own, her own.
On her own. Okay.
Yes.
So you have a
When
daughter and a son?
yes, ma'am. I have a 12-year daughter, and son is 4 year old.
Okay. 12 and 4. Okay. Quite a large gap between the both,
Yes,
right? 8 years of gap. That's
yes,
okay.
yes. Ma'am.
Mm.
But sometimes it is very beneficial for me
Yeah,
because
yes.
she is very handle.
She handles him. Does she help you handle him as well?
Yes, ma'am. She always ready to help me.
Oh, that's so sweet. Daughters are so sweet. Even my
Yes,
daughter, very sweet, obedient. They don't trouble you. But
yes,
the
ma'am.
second bonds, they are very problematic. They are very
Problem is
naughty. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes they can't listen anyone.
They
He,
don't
he
listen.
can't. Yes, ma'am. He can't listen anyone. He does want he does want he will.
He does what he wants and he will not listen
Yes,
to anybody.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
So if
have you ever come Gujarat or Ahmedabad?
I have come to Ahmedabad once, I have come to Junagadh once, Junagadh,
Oh,
Ahmedabad, that area I had come just once. So that was my question actually. I was about to ask you if I come to Gujarat, what is the like what are the places that I should compulsorily visit?
ma'am, in especially in if I talk about Gujarat, there are so many temples.
Yeah. Mm.
Yes, like
Mm.
Somnath temple and Dwarka.
Yeah.
Yes, there
Mm.
are so many temples. And in if I talk about proper Ahmedabad, there are so many places where we can enjoy it there, but not more. Little places are available in Gujarat, Ahmedabad, where we can enjoy it there, like
Mhm.
Kankariya Lake.
Lake. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Around it, there is a lots of activities happening there.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Easily.
Mm. Also, now it is summer, so Amras is famous there now, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because right now the summer season is going on,
Yes,
so
sir.
school are closed.
Schools are closed.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I was asking about Amras.
Oh,
Amras, mango.
okay. Yes, yes, ma'am.
I love that. Once like I told you, I went to Gujarat. So once I ate in a restaurant which was serving a thali. So there were so many bowls of food, and I loved the amras. And they would fill it. If I finished it, they would fill it again. So I thoroughly enjoyed that dish.
Yes. Uh, I think it is the unlimited dish.
Yeah, somewhat. So the driver took us to that place, and we had to wait outside. We had a
In,
waiting time, and the
yes,
restaurant was full.
yes, ma'am. In summer season, we enjoyed very much mango juice.
And you get good mangoes also in Gujarat.
Yes, ma'am. Especially in Saurashtra.
Okay. Right,
Yes.
right. So do you go on a holiday often? Do you go vacation?
Yes, ma'am. I will go on my maternal place.
You will go
No,
to your
outside.
maternal place.
Yes, ma'am. Outside, I don't want to go right now.
Or you
Because
don't want to go, or you don't like to go?
no, ma'am. I like to go, but nowadays it's hot very much outside.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
42, yeah, 43-degree hot. So that's why I don't like to go outside in especially summer
Mhm.
vacation.
Yes, yes. Here it is same.
Yes,
45, 46 actually.
yes, ma'am.
42. Yeah, it is very, very hot.
Yes. And ma'am, which
Okay.
is your favorite food?
My
Like
favorite food
famous famous food in Kerala?
in Karnataka.
Yes.
Yeah, in Karnataka, you have a lot of rotis, like rice roti, ragi roti, these kind of rotis, and all mixed flour rotis. You have that kind also. Then regular basis, we eat idli, dosa, vada, jawar
Yes.
roti, ragi roti. We eat everything. It's a
Oh, yeah.
mix. And many people confuse that we use coconut oil and we use a lot of coconut in our food. We don't. The Keralites do. So many
Yes.
people think that everybody, whoever is from South, they are from Kerala.
And
So
rice
we
is
Karnataka is like neutral. Yeah. Sorry?
rice
Come again?
rice rice is eaten by them very much.
Yeah, yeah. Even we eat rice. Compulsory. We have to have it for lunch, dinner.
I like to eat rice. And
But I think
when I
you
was
don't eat more.
yes, when I was child, my mother also told me you should have been born in South India.
South India. Yeah, even I noticed like Gujaratis don't eat rice more. And I
Yes,
asked
ma'am.
them, what do you eat? The same. Bhakri, with thepla,
Yes,
roti, this type of only. We
yes.
never eat rice.
Especially we eat wheat flour very much.
Wheat and besan as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, most of your snacks. they are made of besan, right?
Yes, yes.
Gathia and dokla and all this stuff.
And
Mhm. And also, you people add a pinch of sweetness to your dishes, like jaggery or sugar to your dal and everything.
yes, we always made all the things with jaggery.
Mm-hmm. Okay, right. Mm. So, did you have any questions to ask me?
Yes, ma'am. I have lots of questions. Ma'am,
Okay, please ask.
when I try to speak in English with someone, I can't get more ideas in my mind. But when we have a free time and when we think in English, then we get more ideas in my mind. But when I try to speak with someone, that my mind is totally
Blank.
stopped. Yes.
Mm. Mm. How often do you talk to people?
Yes, ma'am. I recently downloaded S Fluency app, and we they provide 20 minutes for free.
Yeah.
Yes, so I do regular practice on that.
Mm-hmm. Do you do video calls to anybody?
No, ma'am, audio call.
Only audio calls? I think you
Yes,
should connect more to video calls as well. Audio calls are still easy because you don't see the person and still your mind is free to think. But during video calls, your eyes are engaged and you have to speak simultaneously. You won't have time to think so much or deviate your mind here and there. You have to look at the person and speak. So, video calls are difficult. Once you master this, you will notice that your mind doesn't go blank as much. It is
yes,
important for you to keep speaking to people. And when I take a break, if I tell about myself, if I take a break for a couple of days, 3 4 days, go on a vacation, come back and talk to people again, even I lack ideas at that time. So that is the importance of consistency. There is a lot of things running in your mind. Even when I want to give some interview, there is so much in my mind. I have all the knowledge. The first time when I started to give an interview, I had all the knowledge I knew, but when I practically got a call from the interviewer, so they just asked me to introduce myself. And that was pathetic. I was able to tell my name and I didn't know what to say next. Everything is there
yes,
in my mind, but I hadn't practiced speaking it aloud. So,
yes,
even though you have so many thoughts in your mind, try to speak them either in front of the mirror or you record yourself. Have a practice of speaking all the time. Choose any topic that you want to improve yourself on. Choose any interesting topic and start talking about it. 3 minutes, 4 minutes. You gain more knowledge about it. Then you will notice that your mind doesn't go blank and you're able to put your thoughts easily in a flow.
yes,
You
ma'am.
can do that and do a lot of reading. Reading will give you ideas how to speak. It will give you vocabulary also. So you can expand your vocabulary like that. The main thing what you have to do is you have to speak and try to do it on video calls or try to do mirror talk or recording yourself. Because when audio calls, I've noticed that most of the time you are first couple of minutes goes in introducing yourself
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you're doing continuously for all half an hour. Whomever you're connecting, you have to introduce yourself
Yes, ma'am.
and you never know that person will cut the call after you introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes it happens.
So yeah, better try to practice with yourself and try to have video conversations.
Yes, ma'am. I also do practice every day. I can't maintain my consistency of reading, but yes, I try to speak. I try to speak of one topic. We pick one
About
topic,
it.
and first I read aloud that,
Okay.
and then I
Mm.
try to speak on my own.
Mm. Okay, yeah. And on your own, that limitation is there that nobody is judging you and you are able to speak to yourself. But
Yes, ma'am.
even next step in that is to join video calls because then
Yes,
you will be conscious and you will gain more confidence when you talk to somebody else. You will be able to evaluate yourself. Did I perform good in this or what else I could have spoken? So that is a journey of self improvement. So
yes, ma'am.
I suggest that you do more video calling.
Okay. Ma'am, sometimes when right now we are talking with each other, when you are talking with me, then my mind is running on that I have to speak after after you it will my turn. Then what should I speak? What I will speak? That type of situation are happening in with me.
Yes. Yes, yes, happens with me as well. As long as I'm listening to you, my mind is thinking so many things. Not that I have to speak next, but what will I speak next, or how I will address your concern. So it is natural, it is human mind, and it is difficult to keep our mind in the present all the
Yes,
time. But we have to inculcate this habit, and this will come through practice. We should learn the art of listening, which is very important for a good conversation to become a good communicator. It's very important that we listen. Only when we listen from whatever you have told, from that I can get ideas and talk next after you finish talking. So that is very important. It will come with practice.
yes,
Listening continuously, listening to people in conversations. See, you are not having regular video conversations, right? So that is where you are lacking. Once you have that video conversation, slowly you can get your mind to rest a little bit. Just listen to them, and this is not an interview, this is not an interrogation. You can be a bit relaxed and chilled out and listen to the person. Nothing is going to happen if you don't perform well. So just be confident and speak. That is all I can say, because this is human and it happens with me as well.
yes, ma'am.
So you tell me, Gujaratis are usually very good in money management, right?
Yes.
So that's what I assume. Okay, so what would you do? What will be the first thing that you do if you won a lottery?
If I got lottery, so when will you? When?
What will you do? First thing, what will you
Okay.
do?
Yes. If I got a lottery, then I save some money on bank, and
Mm.
then I spend some money. Sorry, we don't put money before some. Sorry.
I put some money into the bank. You can
Okay.
say.
I put
Yeah.
some money in the bank, and I spend some money for my children,
Okay.
and uh, I buy a house.
I will, because that's your future. So I
I will.
will spend for my children and you will buy a house. But first thing you will do is you will invest money, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Right now, I am taking tuition at my home. I earn 10,000 uh, in month, but I
Okay.
saved 5,000 regularly.
Okay, okay. And rest of 5,000 do you spend?
Yes, ma'am. I spend whenever we need.
Okay, okay. So you also contribute in the household expenses.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
I don't do that. All my money goes to my bank. My husband takes care of the house. It is like a emergency fund. So yeah, I keep all my money with me, and you never know. When we are in a family, we have emergency situations. So at
Yes,
that time, I spend my money.
yes.
That's how we do. Mm. Okay. So anything else before we wind up? Do you want to ask or share anything?
I don't have a question.
Nothing? Okay, okay. Okay, really nice talking to you. I really suggest that you do more video calls. Your English is good. Your grammar is little bit weak here and there. Focus on your tenses. And I
Okay.
think you're getting confused a little bit when you're
Yes, ma'am,
talking.
I know grammar rules, all grammar rules. But when I try to speak with someone, then I forgot some grammar rules.
Then you forget some grammar rules. Yes,
Yes,
try to focus more on very tiny mistakes are there, but try to focus on them. When you see the recording, you will realize that you made really silly mistakes, but you know the grammar rules. I can feel that when I talk to you, that you know grammar, but you are making mistakes because of lack of practice, because of not getting feedback on yourself. Okay,
yes,
just evaluate yourself whenever you have a session, because it is important to see your own recording and evaluate your performance. According to
okay.
that, you can improve yourself. So just focus on your grammar a little bit. Your English is quite good. So keep up the practice. Good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.